Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. Holly's trying to tune in the radio for the Wolverines game this afternoon, but it's not for a couple hours yet.
I'm just trying to get the station in.
Right.
There.
So, shoot. Hang on.
I'll call Jeannie and ask her.
49 degrees. And it's gloomy, but at least it's not raining. Carl and Kelly are here. Welcome aboard. It's been a couple days. I worked yesterday and worked hard yesterday. Then we had some stuff to move, and we're still in the process of moving. And then Holly decided to cook, and now I'm full and lazy.
I was just calling to find out, what station the Michigan game is on. Because I think they start at 3:30. Jack was looking, but he was saying I was on 104.1 or something like that, and I've never heard of that.
There's Sonia with the J. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I was going to say that has to be for somewhere else in the state.
80 degrees, slightly low humidity weather.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh. So, what is the BS and drama, Carl? It sounds like it's just a wonderful day down there. I'd be out in my Chase Lounge chasing some Z's, I think.
I love
that. Sounds just great.
They ended
to
up
me,
winning by one.
But I like it. I like it warm.
Yeah, it was.
Humid don't bother me too much, although kind of got a little more used to the so-called dry heat out in Arizona. Nothing goes, oh, I got you, Carl. You just can't win. Oh, goodness. Yeah, but 80 degrees sounds fantastic to me right now. It's cooled off most parts of the country. Even Arizona's had, down in the 40s, 50s, 60s.
That's probably where I'll find it.
They're dying. Me, I try to be happy with whatever.
It's probably 96.
You get. What was it, that one thing? Something about the weather.
Oh, okay. 97.
Key ignition, drive away, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this one that I had. It's in my gallery. Gallery.
Yeah.
Recent.
Well, Jack's going to work on that. We just loaded my stuff for my house, and we brought it here, and I spent the night, and I'm working on doing his laundry and organizing a room for him.
All of us could take a lesson from the weather. It pays no attention to criticism.
So I'm helping him out for a couple days.
48.2 degrees.
Doing his laundry up, getting it ready so he can go through and organize.
Sun's trying to come out. Well, that's good to know.
What he wants and everything. Because
maybe your weather is going to come my way.
And I'm working on cleaning his bedroom.
Our wind is out of the.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure. But I'm basically due east of you, Kelly.
Have to shovel, but he would have to clean up his vehicle and drive in the slop.
So it'd be great to see the sun come out, especially this afternoon.
Anyway,
I haven't been outdoors yet. Well, yeah, okay, I did go outdoors, but only for 30 seconds, just long enough to retrieve a toaster that was left on the porch. It actually got wet.
Yeah.
But it was dry when I brought it in, so guess what? I plugged it in and it works just fine.
I made Jack a couple egg sandwiches for breakfast already this morning and stuff. So, it's
Tropical Storm Sarah.
All right.
Yeah.
Try 97.1 or 1.
I was watching Ryan Hall, and they're just kind of unsure where Sarah's going to end up. You open the bedroom window. Well, a little fresh air is good
16.
too. This house
Yeah, Jack,
is old enough that it's got
week's
plenty of
been
leaks,
simply good.
so fresh air gets in here. For a while this morning, but
All right. I don't think
I
I'm sure
turned
it's not
the
a bye week because they mentioned it on the news, but they didn't
I turned the furnace up about
Then they mentioned who they
4:30
played,
this morning, and it decided it wasn't going to turn itself up. So by 7, when I rolled out of
I'm gonna
bed,
go with the 3.
it was 62 degrees here where I'm at right now, and so it was kind of chilly. But sometimes the thermostat on this thing just does not act right. You have to play with it. Finally,
Yeah, they mentioned on the news
it's comfortable
that
now.
they
It's like 72. That's plenty warm for me.
Okay.
As far as in the house.
I'll just say forget it.
If I was outside, I'd want it to be 80.
Yeah.
Palm pollen
Well,
has
if they
no
do, give me a
hold on
shout.
it. That's good. That is great.
Okay.
Palm pollen. I would never thought that palm trees have pollen, but all trees have pollen. So what am I thinking? There you go. Well, I'm only halfway there, but I do have coffee. That too. So, okay, 2/3. Oh, come on. There. Stupid phone. So where in the world is everybody? The show's 7 on board. Kelly and Carl, everyone's speaking. I hope everyone's doing good this morning or this noon.
You don't think Michigan's
whichever.
playing? So ask them on there if they know.
Let's see. Carl is in Florida, and Kelly is in Canada.
So what? We got Michigan fans on?
I don't know. There's 8 people here, but I only see 2 of them speaking. I will ask. Holly Sonia's here. Yes. But she's in New Jersey.
So maybe a Michigan
Okay, who knows if is there a Wolverine game today? U of M. I thought there was. If so, Holly wants to know. Let's see. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, that's cool.
Damn it, man.
Okay, Learnings palm, mangrove palm, and bromeliad palm. A mountain critter and vomited and screws myself up. Well, sometimes that's part of the acclimation process. Getting your body acclimatized. That's how I say it. But you have to be exposed to things in order for your body to develop an immunity. That's how our bodies work. Mountain critter. I've always considered myself a Michigan hillbilly. But my goodness, Holly, can you find something else to make noise with?
Okay.
Jeez.
Give me a minute.
In New Jersey and Pennsylvania, maple trees. Now it's scorpions and pygmy rattlers. The Everglades wants to kill you from the mosquito on up. In New Jersey, it's just the politics. Okay. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That maybe I will. I'm not sure if Cleveland is on my itinerary yet. I got to look at the stupid map, figure it out. I do have a job listed for next Thursday in the heck's the name of it? It's a suburb of Columbus, Lancaster, south of Columbus, about I don't know, 20 miles maybe. But then I think Cleveland's in an easterly direction from there, and I'm actually needing to go west and start making my way gradually out to Midland, Texas, is where I'm gonna fall for Thanksgiving. At least that's at this time my purported itinerary. My goodness. Oh. We should correct that, Kelly. Look up your sister. Holly?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Making space.
Okay. That's funny, Carl.
There, how's that?
Well, it looks okay.
Is that?
Well, they can't see it now, but that's all right. I can always move when the time comes.
Hi, everybody.
No money, no passport, no means to travel. I hear you. I still have not located my doggone birth certificate. That might be one of the first things I have to do next year when I come back up to Michigan is go get a copy of the birth certificate so I can get a passport. So I can get to the other London. See, there's I heard of another London. I think it's in Texas. So that makes 4 Londons that I know of. Okay, Kelly. You know, Sonia, that's pretty doggone true in Arizona, I figured out. So like every time I would start talking to somebody, I'd say, well, what part of Arizona are you from? Well, I live blah, blah. Been here 3 years, or I've been here 7 years, or I've been here 12 years. Yeah, everybody I met in Arizona is not from Arizona. You go down to Bisbee, and those people aren't from Arizona. They're from California. In Sierra Vista, they could be from anywhere. Part of that's because it's Army base, Fort Huachuca. Which is, it's interesting, some of the people you meet. And you get to chatting with them and find out that they're from the East Coast, or they're from Alaska, or they're from all over the place. Second world country yesterday for 7 hours. People are great. Second world country. Miami? Where'd you go? I hear you, Carl. I kind of got a little belligerent and obstinate last year. I was working one of the jobs at one of the Circle K's, and I stopped and bought a cookie and grabbed my cup of coffee and went over kind of out of sight, customers, and just, chewing on my cookie and having coffee, and the manager comes up to me and says, "You can't take a break. You're shift smart. You're only here for 4 hours, so you don't get a break." I says, "I never heard that one." Well, she goes out and has a smoke, and I'm like, "What's up with this?" Well, somebody else overheard it, and they rather mention it, and she apologized and never said anything to me about taking a break again. Why? Well, it's because I work circles around anybody else that comes there. I get more done, in 2 hours, and I'm not trying to brag, but I do get more done in 2 hours than a lot of those people get done in an 8-hour day because they're busy sneaking outside for a smoke, or they're on their phone, or they're always doing something, but the work's not getting done. So I come in there and try to pick up the slack. Now rah north, work your way back. Oh, yeah. I think I know what you mean. Wawa, Circle K, Loves, Racetrack. Yeah, gotta have Wawa. I heard that in Midland, Texas, I shouldn't say I heard, I found it. I'm going to re-find it and find out more about it. But my God,
Sorry.
Stop that. Tina's here. Welcome aboard. But there is a Circle K in Midland, Texas. That is also a RV park. So this will be interesting. Maybe I can camp where I work for however many days I'm in Midland, Texas. By the way, I forget what the name of the campground is, but Earl and Terry are in Midland, Texas now, and they are going to be there till spring. They're working a camp hosting job. Excuse me. Wish I could remember the name of the place. But you can go on their YouTube and it tells about it in there. Roanoke, Texas has a Circle K. Cool. Is it a RV place or not? Kobe, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Kelly's back. I would be interested to see how they operate an RV park. I will say this, they do a damn good job, most of them, at the Circle Ks. The newer ones especially are, they're top notch. I would make them equivalent with not quite Pilots or Loves, because those are real truck stops. But they're getting to that point where I'll bet you they'll start to get into that scenario. One of the bigger Circle Ks that I work for in Sierra Vista is they've got truck bays, where they come in and refuel for diesel. And there's water there. There's everything that a trucker needs for his rig. So it's a large parking lot, but it's not set up like a Love's or a Flying J, where there's showers and video games, pinball, whatever. No, they don't have that. But it wouldn't take much more than they could have that. So that might be in Circle K's future if it's not already happened somewhere. Thank you. Carpenter's pencil. Yeah, yeah, it is good. I like to get over on the trucker side, although some of the pilots have actually a place where smaller vehicles, you can park and get some rest. But I don't mind being closer to the truckers. The diesel engines running does not bother me at all. In fact, it kind of lulls me to sleep. I got to show you this thing. I've had it for over 12 years. I resurrected it. And it was sitting out in the garage for 11 years. But it was a gift to me 12, maybe 13 years ago when I was living on the farm. My, you could call him son-in-law, although they never did get married. But anyways, he got me that for Christmas. I'm going to say it was 12 years ago. I love the doggone thing. And I had to clean up the battery terminals and put fresh batteries in it, which I did yesterday. Get jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. I mean, you play that about 3 times, and that's enough. I wish there was a volume switch on it. There isn't. But it is cute, actually. I do have the Circle K app, Tina, for discounts and stuff like that. I have done a search for Circle Ks. That's how I found that these jobs are available. Actually, the easiest way to find the Circle Ks in an area is say, okay, I knew I was going to try to meet Eve and probably hook up with Michelle Leonardo and Georgianne down in Columbus, but we're going to go to London where Eve is. And I want to tour her camper, which is a converted horse trailer. I want to catch that and meet Eve, of course. But I typed in Circle K locations, London, Ohio, and there was like 11, 12 just in that area. That's on the ShiftSmart application. Now, I'm sure there's probably more. The ShiftSmart, those would be the ones I'd be interested in anyways. But not all Circle Ks and not all GPMs use ShiftSmart. But the ones that do are going to be on the ShiftSmart thing. It's not going to show you all of them at the same time. It's going to show you what's available for the next week. And if somebody already took the job, well, you're not going to see the Circle K. I don't know if I'm explaining that quite right, but I am signed up for Lancaster Circle K. Lancaster's a pretty good sized town, so there's more than one Circle K there. But I'm going to be working at one of them next Thursday. At least I am signed up for next Thursday. Pray that I leave here Tuesday night or Wednesday morning.
I got a quarter done.
And I'm in, thank you. I'm in that area by 10 a.m. Thursday. And I'll work, make some money. Of course, it's coming up real slow. Camden, New Jersey, 8791, okay. Yeah, you're not enough jiggy with it. Let's see. Shifts. See if it comes up. Yeah, there's a shift available. There are 2 other shifts available next Thursday, and both of them are in Lancaster, but I have one. Which is that one. Now I haven't signed up for any more, or haven't actually looked for any more through the ShiftSmart app till I know exactly what my route's going to be. Yes, it looks like my route is going to be from London, Ohio to Midland, Texas, but there may be somewhere in between that I'll be stopping to work. You got the song stuck in your head, Kobe? Yeah.
You played that yet, Mom?
Yeah, I did, huh?
I didn't hear it.
Well, that's probably makes you happy, don't it?
I got the washer and the dryer going. I couldn't hear it.
Corporate, yeah. 2004 to 2020. It can be. I've had a little bit of experience with that. Sometimes the cutthroat part I find to be let's see, cream rises to the top, but sometimes the cream has to fight its way up there because for whatever reason there are some real jerks in the way. But one false move when you're up there near the top, you can lose out as well. Usually what happens in my field is that you're something good and everything's kind of going in the direction that you think it should, and you're getting raises, you're getting bonuses, you're doing all right. And all of a sudden the higher ups are gone and you're next. Why? Because of a merger. And you think, oh, okay, I survived that merger. Then all of a sudden another merger. It gets harder. You get that feeling sometimes that there's more chiefs than there are Indians. But then there can be more Indians and no chiefs. And that's not good either. The game Snakes and Ladders. Snakes and Ladders?
Shoots and ladders.
I thought it was Shoots and Ladders, yeah. Holly, I think, got Shoots and Ladders. Right? I didn't encounter shoots until I was in Canada. And dang near, I might have killed myself on one of the shoots. Oh my goodness. But it was fun. We're sliding down these waterfalls. My buddy grabbed me before I went over the last one that he managed to stop himself from going over, because it was like 40 feet. That would not have been good.
Ouch.
Student can fireball 11:30. Oh, that's funny, Colby.
Hi, Colby.
You call it snakes and ladders in Canada? Nah. We were somewhere in Ontario. Not sure.
Snakes must be French for shoots.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Mention that to him.
She heard you.
Oh.
Purple hair and Tuesday. Good one, Carl.
I got a neighbor that's got purple hair. Another one that's got pink.
Well, I looked it up. This is, I'm sorry, 45 years ago. Unless they changed something back then, it was called shoots, which is CHUTES.
TTES, I think.
Shoots and ladders. Why'd they call it ladders? Probably for the
Because you climb
salmon
up.
that climb up.
They've got actual ladders, so the chutes are slides.
Oh, good one, Carl. It's just got a septum ring. It's not a door knocker.
I played it plenty of times as I was a kid and with my kids.
I never played that game.
Now my baby is 25, so
Purple hair on Tuesday. I like that.
you have to color a strand of that. Jack.
Right. Well, I think now there's 11 people on board, and no one has actually ventured a guess as to the thumbnail. Of course, Nancy and Linda, if they're not here, well, then we probably won't hear any guesses. The amount of tattoos tell you how much financial responsibility. Yeah. More ink, less financial education. Yeah. I have a tendency to agree with that statement. I'm not against it, but it's not quite in my
Repertoire.
I don't find it all that attractive. I wouldn't get a tattoo myself. A fake one, yes, but a real one, no. Not interested. And then some of the piercings, maybe the ears, but that would be the extent for me. Yeah, just not into it really. Is it you? No,
Oh, excuse me.
I don't think it's you, Kobe, because I've never heard it called snakes and ladders.
Oh, excuse me.
Shock.
That felt good.
Oh, jeez. I purple beard, yeah. Well, if I change the lighting in here, that could happen.
I got a perfect idea. I already thought of that.
Snakes and Ladders is a board game for 2 or more players, regarded today as a worldwide classic. Snakes and Ladders? Wow. It originated in ancient India, invented by Saint, never will be able to pronounce it, Swar, as Mokasha Patam, was brought to the United Kingdom in the 1890s.
Wow. Interesting.
Full sleeves and the back band tramp stamp, usually hiding needle trails.
Played it with my kids.
Need
in
a
the
captain's
1990s.
wheel on my shoulder and a piercing in my ear. Yeah, yeah, you spelled piercing correctly. Have another shot of rum.
Is it PIE or PEI?
Oh yeah, it's PIE.
Okay, I was correct the first time.
Yeah, Carl, that's what I called it too. And I swear that's what was written on the package. Yeah. Colby's can replicate your burp, Holly, perfectly. Games also sold under names such as morality-themed Chutes and Ladders, published by Milton Bradley, starting in 1943. Okay, that's obviously the one that I'm familiar with, but I didn't know that it had that it was morality themed, as in morals. Wait, you're talking to what? Someone once told me that I had the morals of an alley cat. The only thing I could think to say was, thank you.
Wow, Tigers might be playing today.
I'd be on for a Tigers game, but the World Series is over. DEI elevators.
World Series ain't over.
Yes, it is.
Who won?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Pass down.
Dang it! Who won the World Series? Was it the Dodgers? I think it was the Dodgers. The world was going to roll. Get a Hermes logo. I love it. I hope it'll be the kind you can wash off. That'd be okay. A temporary loyalty logo as a tattoo, but a wash it off tattoo.
I need to use that toolbox to fill it up with.
Okay, the Dodgers won. I was right.
Okay.
And so is Sonia with Jay. She's right. Genghis Khan. Yeah, I like that. There's been a couple times I've had what looked like tattoos. I had, heart. I used lipstick, red lipstick to put a heart.
I did it. I drew it.
Right. That's because I wear my heart on my sleeve. And then I've done the sword point, on my cheeks a couple times. If you look at a picture of Captain Jack Sparrow, you'll see the sword point, not tattoos, actual, but it's makeup. Hey, William, you are at work.
Hi, Brody.
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 Always saying hi, William. No, I did not watch the Tyson fight last night. It just seemed like it would be a shame to watch it. Well, I have heard other people say the same thing, but they had to watch. But I did not. Excuse me. The ladders represent virtues, generosity, faith, and humility, while the snakes represented vices such as lust, anger, murder, and theft. Well, I can say that we've all fallen short. We may profess to whatever higher power or higher calling or higher ways to live, walk in his ways, that type of thinking, and boom. Do we keep up with it? No. I slip all the time, constantly, every minute. Tyson lost, but he lost with grace. Okay. No ears were bitten. I hope. They were saying that this fight at least would be free from steroids and the like. I don't know if I buy any of that. Although I have heard that in the boxing arena of rules and regulations that they're very strict. So maybe bigger snake for purple hair, septum ring, screaming women shaving their head for attention. Yeah. Fast elevator down, zip line to hell. I think it's a crazy train. All aboard. You guys are going to make my job easier today. At 1, I got to get dressed because I got to go outside. Well, we're actually going to take a load of stuff over to Holly's storage unit that she has not too far from here. Yep. Spam. Every day about the same time. Doesn't matter whether it's Saturday or Sunday, it's spam. Biting issue fetish. That's why he bites his gloves. Now that's some tongue-in-cheek humor. KT Spirit One, welcome aboard. Good to see you. The title of the video is Carl Jung. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, sometimes we get silly, but that's okay. At least we don't have our vinyl gloves on. See, I don't have vinyl gloves on. I was talking with Tina earlier. Like, what? What's this about? Wear your gloves. Yeah, okay. What was that? Was it John Belushi? And I don't know. They had the body condoms. That's just craziness. There are people who believe that way. That you need to wear gloves and wear a mask when you're doing a live stream. It's just not there. Sorry, I'm not there. I'm going to go naked. Get jiggy with it. Ho, ho, ho. So, what's happening in the next couple days? Well, today, 6 p.m., we'll be back here, 6 p.m. Eastern, to continue with Guest Channel, unless somebody surprises me in the next 20 minutes or less. Tomorrow, there's a good chance that it's going to be reasonably still good weather. If I can get the bus totally loaded up, I will be moving it out to Kyle's. And then maybe we'll get together with Kyle and Maria for a little bit, supper or something. Then I still have more things to pack up and, the camper still got to be put on the truck and all that. So, you got a trick for me to try, Kobe? Uh-oh. There won't be any birds hurting this, will there be, Kobe? I know you don't like birds. That's why you told me to have a ship's wheel on my shoulder rather than a parrot. Lately, clear my mind and then close my eyes, name the first YouTube channel that comes to my mind. Tina's the outsider. Sorry, Kobe, it wasn't your channel. Can't help it. It's just the way it is. Yes, other girls have been jealous of that. Why? Why? She's got a good channel. Yes, I'm attracted to her. Can't do a damn thing about it. That's okay. You know. Taylor Swift doesn't call me up either, so there. No, it's not Tina. That's funny. That's a good one, Kobe. You almost psyched me out. That's very good. You know, she almost was. I thought, no, that'd be too obvious. Yes, you do get an A for effort. That is very, very good. You're trying to get into my brain thinking like a pirate. Pirate trickery. And there could be some pirate trickery. Seriously, there could be pirate trickery. Now, maybe why we haven't heard from Nancy and Linda. They're busy just researching every last possible, even tidbit of a possible clue. They're in there with their microscopes, magnifying glasses, whatever. The secret featured channel, yes. Good one, Kofi. I wish Tina was still here. She'd love hearing this. And he starts out, I got a trick for you to try, Captain. Boy, he just almost snookered me in completely. Love it. Trying to hypnotize me. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Well, we'll get jiggy with it. So, will I get to leave Wednesday, or will I have to cancel that job in Lancaster, Ohio, and hope for something coming up along the way? I don't know. I will say that the ShiftSmart app has improved to a degree. It's not perfect by any means. It's a long ways from that. But at least now, when I change my profile, in other words, change my address to a given town along my way, it don't take long. If there are jobs available, it will populate my screen
I'll be donated to Robin,
with the available jobs.
except for this.
Okay, I'm still live. Whatever.
You what?
That's cute.
You what?
No, I don't. I got enough stuffed animals.
Oh. Winded again.
You're working too hard, Holly.
I
Slow
told
down.
you I was gonna bust ass.
Well, I know, but you could have started busting ass at 10:30 rather than wait till the last minute.
Well, you made me cook you breakfast.
I know. I'm joking. I'm joking. I didn't make you. I did not make you do anything.
I know, man.
You're the one that volunteered.
I offered.
You volunteer to cook, I'll let you.
You like my cooking, right?
Oh yeah, I like my cooking too.
Mine's better, though.
Oh
you
yeah,
said,
okay.
You said that.
Well, yeah, of course I say that. Because I had to lift a finger.
All right, I'll remember that.
I don't have any work scheduled for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Well, same for Sunday. So there is, at this point in time, a reasonably good chance that I will be able to leave, sometime Wednesday. We'll see. No one is saying a thing. And there's only 5 of you left. And thank you for staying with me. I know it's a kind of a weird Saturday. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. I'm looking at some of the things that I'm taking with me to Arizona. I'm like, we're going to be jam-packed. You're researching the thumbnail. I hear you. Good one, Kelly. There are trees and a lake. And I think those are important clues. Especially if you are the feature channel. AI is not helping you. I bet you Kelly isn't using AI. Kobe probably is. He may actually be successful using AI. Speaking of AI, I'm not all that impressed, but I know it's already old technology that a lot of channels out there are using. And it irritates me that they're using,
Old-fashioned.
yeah, good one, Holly. Old-fashioned AI, text to voice. And even though the enunciation is actually quite good, people are apparently putting their periods and apostrophes in the correct spots. Still, you get that really weird pronunciation of something. Enunciation is one thing, but pronunciation is another. When the AI reads, for instance, I don't know, let's say something that has an initial, it's a common, well-known thing, and yet they'll say it completely off the wall different. And that irritates me. Insert face palm, yes. It pulled up a YouTube channel. Well, maybe it pulled up the correct one. Wouldn't that be something, Kobe, that you would guess the correct channel just by... Maybe if you use Google Pic, take a picture of the thumbnail and see what it says. It might say copyrighted by, and you'll find out that yes, I am the perpetrator. I'm the pirate. I stole it. I didn't even get permission.
Hey, I guess you're wearing the right hat after all.
Yeah. It's the exact picture. Now it's starting to get creepy. Yeah, that's not me. I am not the feature channel. But nice try. That would be pirate trickery as well. Which brings up a point when we talk about copyrights. If someone is using in their video a common picture. Let's say someone took a picture of Mount Rushmore and it became art stock. All right. Now, if you use that art stock, or someone else took a picture at the very same spot, I realize it's going to be slightly different because,
It's impossible.
the density of the air and shadows might be different. They will be different. Time of day, all of that. But other than that, the differences are very, very subtle, if you will. Now, if you use that in your own, to me, it would seem like it's common. It's usable, copyright free, or is it? No, we could talk for hours on that. It might be kind of boring, but we could talk for hours on it. We'll see. There is one downside. I got to come up with a thumbnail for tonight's show. Shouldn't take me long.
Good, that'll give me time to get that loaded in the dryer.
Yes, you'll have time, Holly. I have to wake up. I'm the only exact match. Well, now that was interesting too, because I cropped the picture that I sold. Did someone else take a picture from that very same angle? No. How can they? But if they did, I would have cropped it too. I'm the only exact match. That is quite interesting. It almost sounds like that's practically an instantaneous record. It's a little scary when you think about it. In other words, if you utter something, especially on the internet, like we are here, it is on the internet forever. So everything I've said for the last hour, well, it's on the internet. So it's there. Which makes me think about Google. Even if I wasn't on doing a live stream, sitting here just having a conversation with Holly, it's probably on the internet. If Holly starts talking to me about a specific thing that she needs, like she's looking for a glass globe. Got one here that's covering an anniversary clock. Okay. Holly needs one of these. Well, this one's way too big. And I mentioned to her that Hobby Lobby sells them. So hopefully she can get one from Hobby Lobby, the size that she needs. She says like 4 inches. Okay, well, Hobby Lobby should have it. Now, I'm going to freak out if I watch my next YouTube video or I get on my phone for whatever reason, and then how the ads pop up. How quickly will it pop up for Hobby Lobby or globes, or not globes, but domes, glass domes? They're definitely not the feature channel. Okay? That's crazy. Bleach your eyeballs. That's hilarious, Kobe. Hey, I just noticed it's 1 o'clock, so it's time to go. We will see you at 6 p.m. this evening. In the meanwhile, fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Thank you for being aboard.